Today I'm reviewing the MINISFORUM MS-01 Mini Workstation with the Intel Core i9-13900H, vPro Enterprise, 32GB of DDR5 RAM, 1TB SSD, and an array of connectivity including dual 10 gigabits per second SFP+, dual 2.5G RJ45, dual USB 4, HDMI, and a PC4 expansion slot. If you want to check current pricing or availability, it's linked below. I've been using this on my desk as both a daily driver and a small workstation, networking tasks, virtual machines, database tools, light development workflows, and desktop applications alongside heavier multitasking. My impressions come from real use rather than theoretical benchmarks. Let's set expectations clearly. This is not a basic home mini PC. It's not just about compactness or simple productivity. What it is a compact workstation meant to bridge dense connectivity and capable performance in a small footprint. In everyday work, the Core i9-13900H delivers responsive performance across typical tasks, browsers with many tabs, office suites, remote desktop sessions, and communication tools. What stood out was that multitasking feels natural rather than constrained, even when switching between heavy tabs and background builds or rendering tasks. The vPro Enterprise support isn't just a spec sheet line. In remote management scenarios, it actually simplifies remote access and systems administration. For anyone managing multiple nodes or needing secure remote control, that's a practical benefit rather than a checkbox. Performance in creative or development workflows, compiling code, running containers, handling small databases, feels competent. It's not a full rack server by any means, but it feels able to sustain real workloads without exhibiting hesitation. Tasks that might disrupt lesser systems run with a practical level of consistency here. This machine's connectivity is where it diverges from typical mini PCs. Dual 10 gigabits per second SFP+ and dual 2.5G RJ45 ports give network flexibility that most compact systems lack. In real work involving file servers, virtualization hosts, or shared lab environments, that bandwidth matters. I tested transfers between local servers and this unit, and sustained throughput was noticeably higher than standard gigabit setups, not theoretical numbers, but actual file movement I could observe. The dual USB 4 ports and PC4 slot also add meaningful expandability. Plugging external high-speed storage, docks, and peripherals didn't feel like an afterthought, it felt like part of the design intent. Thermals and noise deserve an honest look. With sustained network and compute activity, the cooling solution keeps temperatures in controlled ranges. Fans become noticeable under heavy load, but they remain steady rather than spiky or intrusive. It's louder than an ultra-quiet living room mini PC, yes, but it's quieter than many full workstations under similar stress. On memory and storage, 32 GB of DDR5 feels like a good starting point for serious work. It handled multiple VMs and containers without tapping into swap or slowing down noticeably. The 1TB SSD boots the system quickly and moves files at a pace that matches real demands. If your projects grow larger over time, the PC slot gives room for expansion without starting from scratch. Now, let's address limitations. This isn't a high-end gaming rig, and even though the CPU is strong, integrated graphics keep it from serious GPU workloads. If your priority is gaming or GPU-accelerated rendering, a discrete GPU system is a better choice. It also isn't the most cost-efficient solution if all you need is basic office work or light multimedia. In those scenarios, simpler mini PCs or mainstream laptops deliver effectively the same everyday experience for less. Where this system fits especially well is for users who need high network bandwidth and flexible connectivity, run virtual machines, containers, or lab environments, manage devices remotely via enterprise features, want a dense, capable workstation footprint, value expandability without bulk compared with traditional small form factor desktops. This packs more connectivity punches without ballooning in size. Compared with larger workstations, it trades some peak performance for a significantly smaller footprint and lower power draw. In actual use, it feels capable and dependable within its intended niche. It doesn't promise server-class performance, but it doesn't fall short where it counts for compact workstations. Check current pricing below and evaluate it against your needs.